Welcome to Junior High Hotbox episode 38.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to do this to start a podcast, so I'm gonna say I have tour dates coming up.
Yo, have a little more fucking oomph in your fucking
I got-
set.
Where's the energy?
Tour dates.
There you go.
What kind of tour dates?
I'm in a band, as you guys know.
Yeah, they're fucking
They
heavy.
don't know.
Yeah. Well, some
They
people
definitely
do.
know.
But
They haven't.
yeah, dude, I'll be playing Fullerton May 16th.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Fresno May 17th.
Mhm.
Now it kind of just sounds like you're
Reno,
bullshitting.
Reno, May 18th. Nevada City, California, May 19th.
Yeah.
Portland, Oregon, May 20th.
Mhm.
Then Seattle, May 22nd.
Where is Nevada City?
It's like,
Oh, it's in Illinois, dude.
well, it's
Stupid
in California, but okay. So here's, I guess you're looking at us this way,
Mhm.
but so here's Tahoe,
Oh, okay. So
and then so here's Tahoe, and then, well, for me, Reno's over here. For you, since you're looking at me, Reno's
I
over
get it,
here.
I get it,
So
yeah.
Reno's over here, Tahoe's here, Nevada City is like here. It's
Okay.
like an
Eddie will
hour.
not be there.
It's like an hour going.
Gotcha.
West.
Yeah, imagine we're like, we're
What
doing
a-
a Junior High Hotbox live tour.
What a random
That's-
fucking
I don't
place, dude.
know. The
Random.
guy booking it just put us there, and we were like,
Fuck
all right,
yeah.
sick.
Imagine a JHH live tour. It'd be so unprepared.
I'll do you one better.
I'd
That'd
be down.
Fucking so
Imagine
fun.
a full-on JHH Broadway musical tour.
Oh, I went to a Broadway show.
You finally did?
Did you say? Yeah. Did you say you were going?
Well,
to
you
go
said he said he was going.
Yeah,
to
yeah. How
one.
did you go, Stone?
And it was the Lion King.
Did you get
right?
I went
high?
to the Lion King. No, I didn't get high.
Oh, why?
Shoulda.
Well, because it was a gift for me and Samantha to take our mothers to a show.
That makes sense. I get that. I just
Dude,
thought
you want to go to the show? You gotta drive though, Mom. I'm gonna be high as fuck.
Okay.
How was
and
it,
that
though?
didn't go as planned.
It was cool. Honestly,
1 to 10.
I'll give it a 6
Okay.
because like I can appreciate the art of it. I can appreciate the hard work and determination that Broadway performers put into their shows, but I just like it's just not for me. Like
It's not for
I
you.
I did enjoy myself. I'm not gonna say I didn't, but that's
Okay.
why it was a 6 and not a 4.
Huh.
Maybe even a 7. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but I don't know. When it's like they got the lion masks on coming off their head. Timon is a guy holding Timon. Like I'm like,
What are you expecting?
I don't know. Like it's
You
cool.
I
thought-
was expecting actual lions.
Timon and Pumbaa to come out, fucking CG'd like
I
the
mean, the
Tupac
fact that they didn't
hologram.
get the real Timon and Pumbaa, I was kind of salty about it.
You're salty about what?
They didn't get the real Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh,
Well, yeah, because they're cartoon characters, dude.
But yeah, it was cool though. I just honestly, I would rather watch a movie.
okay. What
Yeah,
if
100%. Fuck Broadway. Sorry.
what like tonight? I'm gonna go see Mean Girls.
Oh, what? Are you serious? I want to go, dude.
So
See
I'm gonna.
that I would.
Damn,
I would feel like I would fuck
fuck.
with that more because
I was gonna ask. So you would fuck
Definitely
with
would.
that more? Okay.
How much were the tickets?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I looked them up and like there were certain sections that were like 70 something.
Maddie
bucks.
got me them, so I have to ask her.
Oh
I
man,
don't know.
dude, you're
Yeah.
I
so
love
lucky. I
Mean
want to
Girls.
go. I love Mean Girls.
Yeah, I'm fucking stoked, dude.
Mean Girls is a classic.
Yeah, it is. It's a
Isn't
cult
that
classic.
weird?
Why is that weird?
Okay, it's not a cult classic. It's
I
not.
think it's a cult classic. I think
No
it's funnier than
way.
Superbad. I'll
No, it's
fucking
not
say
a
it to your
cult
face.
classic.
Nah,
It's
well,
a
first
classic.
off, it is I think just as funny as Superbad, but
Okay.
it's definitely not a cult classic because a cult classic implies that it wasn't good at first and then it was.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
like,
Mean Girls in theaters.
yeah,
motherfucker.
dude. Like,
Is that what a cult classic means?
Yes. So a movie
I didn't
like-
know that.
For example, like a movie like Grandma's Boy. That movie is a cult classic. That is like a movie that bombed so bad in the movie theaters, and then once it hit DVD, that's when everyone
I
Huh.
always
started
thought
to
of it
dig
more
it.
like there's like a select group of people who are like a hardcore.
Well,
like
that-
Lost is like a cult classic. Like
no.
Well, no, 'cause that
I
was a
thought
hit.
Lost was like a huge hit in my perception.
Sure,
But
it was.
I thought the same thing of what defined a cult classic, so I was misinformed.
Yeah.
There's a few cult classic movies
Yeah.
like fucking like movies like fucking like Joe Dirt and shit like
Yeah.
that.
Chronicle.
That's
yeah,
one.
I've never seen Chronicle.
I've never seen that either.
I'm
good.
That's a Michael B. Jordan movie, right?
Yeah, it is.
One of the early
But
ones.
he was one of his first ones. Yeah.
The only thing is, I went to. I'm gonna take two examples. I went to Frozen, and I told you guys it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, there's a lot of children there. Like, a
Mhm.
lot of children like the movie. And, like, I can be patient with, like, girls going, Anna! Like, in the middle of a fucking set. Like, I can be patient
Wait,
with that.
Frozen on Broadway.
It's a Broadway
Yeah,
musical.
okay.
Yeah, but I saw it where
But
you
like
saw
off Broadway though.
The Pantages.
No, it's still a Broadway musical.
But it wasn't on Broadway.
that
Broadway's the company.
Broadway's a street.
Yeah, but they're now.
You
a
realize
production
that
company.
there's Broadway plays that like are still Broadway plays.
I
even
know
though not
it is
Broadway.
on
Like,
Broadway, but it's like off
Wicked.
Broadway.
off-Broadway shoes.
It's Broadway off of Broadway.
Yes, it's on Broadway, but off of it.
Wait, they're doing
Nobody says that.
Wait, they're doing
Ryan.
Frozen and off-Broadway shoes.
Yeah, shit, whatever. Go on.
Okay. What were you just saying?
You guys don't know what off-Broadway shoes are? It's a shoe store.
No.
Have you ever purchased shoes at the off-Broadway shoe store?
No, it's honestly one of those things where I would go with my mom and sister, and they would be looking. They'd be like, "Oh my god, there's so many shoes," and I would be standing there like, "Can we fucking go home, please?"
I imagine that store is just like a bunch of shoes that were made on Broadway that didn't make it on Broadway, so they're off Broadway in a store.
It's like a dream within a dream.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, go on. You saw Frozen.
So I was watching. Yeah, but I'm worried that tonight I'm gonna get that replicated with like millennials, and I'm just gonna hear like a bunch of people like quoting
yeah.
it before.
But that's the fun of it.
That's the fun of it. And
Everyone
you
loves
know,
it.
I'm gonna throw hands,
you're
dude.
gonna do it too because you.
Fuck no! I don't
Yes,
do that
you are.
shit,
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
No, I
Nothing
wouldn't do that.
pisses me off more. Nothing when someone talks over a movie, a show, or a Broadway play.
Okay.
Children are exceptions because they're children.
I feel like The Lion King was a little bit like not. I don't want to say interactive, but like people were like cheering and stuff. Like for
Wait,
stuff.
so when you're watching, so let's say all four of us are watching a movie, and it's a movie we've all seen so many times, like Superbad. for
That's
example.
different.
And then we're all quoting it along with it.
That's different.
Okay.
That's different.
It's
Okay, if you're going,
if I'm seeing it for the first time,
oh, I see what you're
it
saying.
irks me. Or if I'm showing it to someone who's seeing it for the first time and they're
Yeah.
just like, "Oh, so this is gonna happen."
Oh,
Like, watch.
okay. So
Like, you don't have to
You're saying
commentate.
if someone is like having conversations over it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
so-
okay. yes,
Oh, that's
that
fucking
would
rude.
fucking
like
piss me off.
when
yeah.
we well, this is different because you guys watched it on Discord, but there's a movie that we saw on Discord for the first time. What was it? Ah, fuck! It was like a couple months ago, and you were like, "Oh, it's really good."
Quiet Place Part 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
And like you guys were talking over it,
That's
which is
such a good
fine
movie.
because it's on Discord, and like I know you guys, so I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. But if we were doing that at your place or my place,
Oh, yeah.
oh my god, my blood boils, dude.
I think there's levels to talking in movies.
No,
something-
they're all
something-
the same. You're talking. And
Something
you're talking.
you've seen like Superbad that you mentioned, fair range. You could talk over it. It's
Well, that's because
Superbad.
Ryan knows the whole script.
We've all seen
So
Superbad.
do
We
I.
could talk over it.
Mhm.
Also, movies that you know are gonna be like kind of trash. Like you're like, let's watch this because it's gonna be silly.
like Sharknado.
Like remember we watched that movie Circle?
yeah, that was a garbage.
Like that's a movie. I like that movie actually. I'm not gonna lie. That's a kind of movie you can talk over it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, this is some stupid like death game.
So you're
we can make fun of it during it.
So what you're saying is, if you're going into a film and there's a mutual binding contract before watching it, that you're expecting like it's gonna suck. Like it's okay to talk.
Yeah, like yo, this
Okay.
movie's gonna be trash. Like we
Okay.
should fucking make fun of it the whole time.
Mhm.
Then there's the level of like, okay, I really want to see this movie. Don't fucking talk.
Has there ever been something like it doesn't have to even be a movie, like a show or a play or something, where you're like you've seen it and you're showing it to someone the first time, and like they're talking, you're just like shut the fuck up, like watch. Has there anything at all?
I mean, with Samantha, yeah. Like when it's like if it's like a show off scene,
What?
like, I mean, Lost is a good example.
Okay.
We watched like 3 seasons before she was like, okay, I'm over this.
Dude, I remember when I watched. I don't know if you remember when I watched the first 48 for the first time.
Oh, it's such a good show.
You're just like super like just watch. Like I was like,
I mean, every episode is different. It's not like a season that follows. But like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. But that's a show you got to kind of pay attention to because
Mhm.
every episode is only one. It's a different story every time. So it's like if you missed a couple minutes, the whole episode's ruined because it's
GG.
not like you can, there's no recap, there's no
Yeah.
nothing. It's not like it contains, it's just like.
if you miss minute 16,
Yeah.
you know.
Have you ever seen any three of you have you seen Hereditary before?
I have.
Mhm.
I showed a girl I was dating once that movie, and she was asking all the questions of like, what does this mean? What does that mean? What does this mean? And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I actually watched a movie with the actor in that movie. Yes, last night.
Which
The Son. I watched the movie Old.
old?
Oh yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, dude, that shit
was-
is fucking
That shit
crazy.
was cool.
I
I
didn't
like
see
that
it.
movie. It was good.
We're not gonna dive into it for you, Ryan,
Thanks.
but I do need to talk about one slight thing.
Here we
Mm,
go.
okay.
A master plan that has
A master
happened ever so smoothly.
a master
mine.
plan.
Okay.
So
Oh, here we go.
I have successfully
Okay.
converted
To Judaism.
To Christianity.
to Judaism. Imagine.
Okay.
I have successfully converted
Okay.
about 5 to 8 people in our Discord friends to become addicted to Survivor.
I've even been watching random episodes with you guys. It's been good.
I've planted the seeds. I got 2 people to watch one season. I got 2 other people to watch another season. Then I just threw on another season when everyone was in there, and now they're all fucking addicted.
Do you feel like self gratification that you got people hooked on that?
It feels fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Like when I what's it called? The Dr Pepper with cream. When I get people hooked on that, dude, I
good.
feel like a prophet. Like I feel like I'm spreading the word of gospel. So you got to feel some
Well,
type
dude,
of
because
way.
people talk shit on Survivor. Because
Kid-
it's just like, oh, that show from 2000s? Bro,
Yeah.
you still watch that?
Because I remember
They're addicted. They're
must-
watching without me now.
it must have been. I must have been like a couple weeks ago or like last month even. I hopped in randomly and I saw you watching with them, and then I messaged you on the side. I'm like, which one are they watching? Yeah, and
But now I'm at dude, I have fucking Trellium talking strategy of Survivor with me, dude. It's fucking great.
Who was the first guy from the first season Survivor that walked around naked? Richard, what's his name?
Richard Hatch.
Richard Hatch.
And
yeah, wonder what that guy's up to now.
He was almost going to be on season 40, Winners at War, which is all winners. And they're like, he gets naked and rubs up on people. We're not going to have him on.
That's a good point.
people say nowadays that he still walks around naked.
Mm.
I think everyone does.
Everyone walks around naked?
I mean, at least I walk from the shower to the bathroom.
No,
naked.
I mean
in public.
it was a bit, and you just fucking
in
ruined
public?
it.
No.
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah. What's up with you, Ryan?
Dude, I watched the South Park there's like a new South Park episode.
Bro,
Chat-
we're done talking about shit that we watch, dude. All right.
All right.
Pass it off to him and shut it down.
It's,
You're a fucking asshole.
It's like the newest episode. It's about Chat GPT. It's so fucking funny.
Do
dude.
they talk about anything to the capacity that we have?
Dude, it's like even better. So, do you want me to like give you like the synopsis essentially? Of
I'm
the
not gonna
episode?
Yeah,
watch
I'm
it.
not gonna watch it.
So
Oh,
basically, like, you know, like the character Clyde, he's like one of the side characters.
Yes.
Sort of. So it's like Clyde's girlfriend is Bebe. Remember Bebe?
Oh my
yeah.
God,
So
yeah.
so Bebe, like, and all the other girls, they're like talking. She's like, oh my God, Clyde's so like sweet when he texts me. Like, look at this, and like he's like she's like reading some of the texts, and then she's like, Wendy, does Stan, like, you know, Wendy and Stan? There's like, Wendy, does Stan like text you sweet things like this? And she's like, no, all he ever does is like send me like thumbs up emojis, and she shows like her and it's just like him
God.
just giving the thumbs up emoji. She's like, what the hell? So then Stan, and then like, so she's like, Wendy goes to like break up with Stan or whatever. He's like, hey Clyde, like I need to talk to you. He's like, you know, like Bebe like loves the way you text. He's like, I just can't text like that. Like, how do you do it? And then Clyde's like,
ChatGPT.
he's like, I'll let you know on a secret. It's like Chat GPT. What's that? Like, what's that?
Oh my
And he's just like,
God.
you don't have to read anything. He's like, look, he's like, they have all these apps on the phone. He's like, you just copy, paste. He's like, paste into Chat GPT. Like write it. He's like, then you copy and paste that answer, you put it in. He's like, I haven't read a text from her in months.
oh
and like,
my
And so,
god.
and then so that he starts doing that like with Wendy and stuff like that, and then like all the guys like will slowly start finding out in the school about it, and then like they all start doing like Eric Cartman writes like a fucking. He's like, oh, and Eric Cartman like got like an A+ on this like 1,000-word essay.
People are
about, like,
actually doing
Dude,
that.
Dude,
Dude,
yeah, and it's just
yeah.
and it becomes it's so fucking funny though, and then yeah, so
That's hilarious.
I love-
it's really fucking funny, but
I
yeah.
love how South Park stays so relevant
Yeah.
to everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't
South
watched
Park
it
is.
yet.
Are they
timeless.
are they still like making episodes like every like week? Like,
Yeah,
doesn't it say-
when it's I don't know how they
I
do
feel like
it.
it's
but-
supposed to be canceled for like the last 10 years.
Yeah, but
Well, they've
it's-
said
they're
that
like-
they're gonna try as much as they can to get canceled.
Yeah,
like
they
they've
just
said in
don't.
an
It's just-
interview like
they-
10 years ago.
they just make Comedy Central so much fucking
No,
money.
yeah.
It's
not
like,
like cancel. Like the show got canceled like by the network.
oh,
There's
like-
no
No.
fucking way.
Like,
No
that was
way.
a thing like 10 years ago.
That's
dude.
their
No.
cash cow.
yeah, that's not happening.
I don't
at
believe
all.
that.
What channel is it on?
Comedy,
Comedy Central. They're like
I don't watch
grandfathered
cable
in
anymore.
there though, man. It's been
Yeah.
on for a long. I heard they also made fun of Kanye again in the new
Yeah,
They've done
like
it a bunch
few
of times.
episodes
That-
ago.
the fish sticks one.
That's
Come on.
hilarious though, because I was curious if they were gonna take anything from real life to like actually.
Dude, and then so
characters.
Is
another
it just him being fucking anti-Semitic and shit?
I actually didn't watch. I didn't watch
I
the
haven't
episode.
seen that
I didn't
one.
watch the episode, but
Oh,
another thing I wanted to talk about that I just the random thing I kind of stumbled upon as I do. So, okay, just bear with me here. It's the first like couple minutes of this.
Is it Rocky?
You're gonna be like,
Is it
where are we
Rocky?
going with this?
okay. Ooh,
Even the-
random pivot.
Even this first line, you're gonna go, what the fuck just came out of your mouth?
All right, here we go. Wait. Okay, go.
So you know how like a year ago, or maybe it was more than a year ago or whatever, how like Biden took like troops out of Afghanistan, and then the Taliban
I
like
feel like you're on ice.
the Taliban retook Afghanistan. Correct? Remember that?
Sure.
Yes.
So like they were all hyped and everything, and they're like, "Fuck yeah, we got it!" And like we took back Afghanistan, and we're gonna make it all like whatever, and like women are second-class citizens and whatever, and they're like, "Yeah."
Okay.
But now that that's all said and done, and they're like, all right, well, now we got to make like a parliament, like a government, and do all this shit. And I just stumbled upon all these articles. It was one article, and then I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole about how now like these terrorists and the Taliban have to like make this government, and like all of them are over it. They're like, fuck, man, like it was so much easier just being a terrorist and shit, and like now they got to like work jobs and shit, and like get a government together and like taxes and like figure all this stuff out. And there's like all these articles about people in the Taliban like complaining about like they're like, dude, like I don't want to work a desk job, and it's just like, damn, like the only thing we had to do to like get to destroy the Taliban was like give them a 9 to 5, and they're like, fuck this shit, like I don't want to do this anymore. Like
Okay.
it's just crazy, and like it's a crazy thing. It's just we spent so many years there, and all we had to do was like let them get like corporate and fucking parliament and
Give
shit.
him a polo.
Yeah, and like fucking yeah, like literally there's
Work
dudes
vehicle.
that are just like it was so much easier just having to plan like attacks, and now it's like we got to fucking figure out like
And I can't
how people
plan
get
coffee.
food stamps and shit like that, and everyone can like survive and get jobs and shit.
Damn.
I was about to say something so fucked up.
Fucking say it.
It's probably so much.
But
It's probably so much more fun being a terrorist.
it's probably easier for sure for them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like imagine you're a terrorist, and then now it's like now you just have a position in the government. You'd be like, oh, dude,
My
what?
Dude,
Like,
what am I gonna use my fucking flamethrower?
But like,
dude?
isn't that like why we were there in the first place to like not necessarily set up a government for them?
Yeah,
but
that
to
was the- that was
implement
the-
democracy.
essentially yes, and then we're
I mean,
like,
I
Oh,
was
you
fucking-
mean when we
I
gave
thought
them
it
all
was
the
just
guns that they
to-
used to form the Taliban?
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, but like,
yeah.
and so like, and then we just
I know
then
shit.
we dipped, and then they were like, all right, we took it up, but then they were like, after like the first few months of celebrating, be like, we took Afghanistan back and whatever. Then they realized they're like, okay, maybe we do need to make some sort of structure because we can't just be running around like crazy. Because then like now we are in charge. We got to make sure that like
Yeah.
everybody else that's here, like if they are like they do got to follow our rules, and they do got it's like, but to do that they got to have like be like sustained living, I guess. I don't know. I'm dumb. I'm just like trying to
I get what you're saying.
like.
Bro, you keep saying we. Do you have something to tell us?
I'm at what?
I'm saying we as in
As in
if
the
I, as
Taliban.
if I would as if
You're not in the Taliban, right?
no, I'm not.
What if he
I don't think
was?
that. I don't think we can continue the podcast.
Yeah, we probably not. Yeah,
I mean,
I'd
yeah,
be, wor-
this
I'd be,
probably
I'd be,
not,
I'd be at
Sam.
work figuring
This-
out government shit if
This
I
video
was.
is probably going to be suppressed like a motherfucker anyway.
I-
because of what you guys
See,
been saying.
When you were telling me that, I imagine like when we're giving these pre-terror or ex-terrorists these 9 to 5s, that we're giving them like really grueling jobs. Like we're giving like a killer who's killed hundreds of people and has a flamethrower, like you said, and bombs somewhere. Like just watching really cute children, and he's just like, "Fuck this."
Well, it's more so
It's
like
not really a
it's more so like
government job.
An
government
ice
posi-
cream parlor.
It's more so like government.
What?
Yeah, like,
No.
just like,
They're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
I just want
becoming
to
ice
kill,
cream
have ice
salesmen.
cream.
No, it's not that. It's like they're now like, okay, we got to form some sort of government in a
Yeah,
sense.
we were thinking more
to-
legislative type thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
And they're like fucking now they're like, what the fuck are we doing? We're like, they're
What-
like-
what
none
are
of them
you
know how to
thinking?
do it, and they're like stressed out. And it's just
I think you're putting like a fucking Staples and shit.
Yeah,
and
like
they're
a
just
fucking
putting, like-
Taliban dude. Fucking
In Staples.
he's working at like Target.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
All this,
No, government, dude.
all this talk of terrorism makes me want to watch Team America World Police.
I watched
now.
Team America actually
That
yesterday.
movie's so
It's
fucking
Did it age
funny,
well?
dude. No, but it's
Definitely
so
not.
funny, dude.
Dude, I saw that movie in theaters when I was
Me
a kid.
too.
I saw it with you,
Yeah,
with your mom.
Dang.
yeah. My mom took us.
Your mom had
wow.
to take us. Isn't that weird? Is that still happening nowadays? Where like,
maybe.
No.
because I swear kids can just go to our movies.
Yeah, they-
on their
Oh
own.
yeah, no, kid.
no, they
don't
just
give a
go
fuck.
and they look up.
They just
the movie
fucking
online.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was heavy regulated when we were kids.
No, not really.
Bro, you can watch
I feel like it was
anything you want on the internet.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
illegally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, of course not.
On Discord.
But yeah, so that was my one kind of like random
9 to 5s.
find of the week that I just thought was kind of
Terrorists have
funny and
jobs.
just it's just
I could see Ryan as a terrorist.
Guys, I think I was discriminated against for having tattoos.
you really where what happened?
Oh, you were discriminated? Or you're? Is this a
For
bit?
having
Or are you
tat-
serious?
Yeah.
What wouldn't how what?
Let me just also start off by saying
Okay.
I know I'm a white dude and I don't face discrimination.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And this is
But
clearly
it-
a joke a little bit.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
this actually
Yeah.
happened. So me and Samantha, we're going furniture shopping. We're looking for a bed frame.
Uh-huh.
Oh, why are you looking for a bed frame?
We know this already, but we're looking for a bed frame. We go to like 3 different places. We go to fucking Living Spaces, Fire.
Mhm.
We go to this place called Jerome's Furniture.
Mhm.
Heard of it. I thought it was Jeremy's.
No, it's Jerome.
Jerome.
That's funny.
Totally. I mean,
Wow.
they didn't have anything we liked, but they were nice.
Okay.
We go to this place, fucking Ashley's Furniture or some shit.
I've
Is
heard
it all
Ashley's.
right over here?
Yeah, someone near us.
Does Jeremy know Ashley?
I imagine so.
Right?
Jerome, though.
Jerome. You didn't go
So,
to Bob's Furniture?
Jerome, sorry.
Nah. So we go in Ashley's Furniture, right?
Mhm.
And you know, at furniture stores, they got people waiting at the front, like,
Yeah, the
'Cause they-
cashiers to check you
no,
out.
just like salesmen. Like, they
Yeah,
want to fucking
yeah,
sell
yeah,
you a
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
bed. Or
Oh,
whatever the fuck.
salespeople? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they're like,
Mhm.
you find everything okay?
The guy at
Blah,
Living
blah, blah,
Space
blah,
is so nice. The guy at Jerome's so nice. I don't think
Okay.
it was actually Jerome, but
His name was actually Jerome in
No.
Jerome's Furniture?
no, it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't.
Oh, my God. I
But
was
we go into
losing my
Ashley's,
fucking mind.
The guy asks, and I don't know, maybe it was part of how we answered, but he's like, "What are you guys looking for?" And like, you know me, like,
Okay, let's do this. So you're walking, okay? Hey, how's it going? What are you guys looking for today?
this is what I do.
Okay. Wait, you don't even say anything. You point to Samantha?
Yeah.
What does Samantha say?
And she said, "No, we're just looking around."
Okay.
That was it.
right.
Maybe he thought it was a little awkward that I was just like, "No, I'm not doing this."
Because if I'm the salesperson and I see you do that, I'm just like, oh, you're cruising out. All right, bye.
No, like we just walked in.
Oh, so you
Like
literally walked in.
it was
and
basically.
they are there. And
Yeah,
they're
it was
just-
like I don't know what we want. Like,
Yeah.
talk to her. 'cause
So
I'm
he's
not-
asking you what you're looking for as you walk in, as you
Yeah.
haven't looked yet.
Yeah.
Okay. You painted
And
a
then
picture for me.
so she says, "I don't know what we're looking for," and he says, "Okay, well I'm Steve. Let me know if you guys need anything." And I go, "Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it." As we're walking away, I hear the words, "Those two,"
Oh, from Steve.
from Steve talking to
Okay.
his other coworkers.
Okay.
I didn't hear if it was I'm gonna sell those two something.
Or he was
Those
like,
two are weird.
Was it like-
those two?
those two got weird vibes?
Was it like those two, or was it like those two?
Just the general no real emotions.
Did he
those two.
murmur it, or like?
I didn't
You
hear what
heard
was
it,
either
obviously.
before. I didn't hear what was before or after. I just heard those two. And so I'm like, okay.
Well, he could have been. Was he alone when he said that, or was he talking to someone
There
else?
were like 5 salespeople.
because he could have been. When I worked at a fucking surf shop, like I'd be like, I'm helping those too. Like, fuck off. Like, leave them alone. Like, do you think he was doing that?
Well, he didn't help us per se,
Okay.
but he proceeded to follow us the entire time we were there
Oh, that's really uncomfortable.
keep at a distance.
Oh, what, are you gonna just steal a fucking bed frame?
I don't know. They have pillows and shit. But this fool is literally fucking following us the whole time.
Okay.
And I'm like, Samantha, have you noticed like this dude is following us? And then she's like, no. And then she noticed, and like literally like we could like make a fucking 180 and go the other way, and he would like be like, ooh. And he was just following us the whole fucking time.
That guy with the fucking Bulbasaur tattoo. Just keep an eye on.
Like, do I look like? I mean, we look like
No!
fucking stoners probably,
You
but
look
like,
So, what gives you any indication that he was being discriminatory towards you?
see, I mentioned the discrimination thing because I don't know if that's the right word, but
Okay.
You just got being a little weird about
They
it.
assumed
They
they
were
were they're
profiling
assumptive
you.
of your buying nature.
No, they were.
I don't even know if we could use the word profile because like I'm just like a white dude with tattoos, like
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have been following you because he probably makes commission, and he just was like,
That's
really
exactly
that's
what
it.
he was.
He
Yeah,
was-
that's
what
the
I'm
thing though. He
thinking,
didn't
too.
come up to us at all. He just fucking stayed at a distance
and
watching
just
us.
was probably waiting for you to like maybe
To
like,
be- yeah,
to,
he wanted-
to do like the whole, oh, this looks
Like, oh,
nice.
what about
and
this?
then-
And then he would explain it to you.
Yeah.
When you say that he was following you at a distance, I imagine you're in an aisle and he's on the opposite side, a foot away from you, just organizing.
No, it was
something?
literally like
Or
in
is
a
it like a
cheap-
couple yards? Or
Yeah, like
okay.
no, like somewhat, more than a couple yards. Like basically, we felt uncomfortable about it,
Okay.
and like
Why did you say something?
what?
Why didn't you say something?
Because we literally were just like, I think let's just get the fuck out of here. Like,
So did you get up bed frame?
we just have to hit order. We're gonna get it from Living Spaces,
Nice.
but basically, he like this dude made us so uncomfortable that we fucking left. Like, I wanted to say it like as we're walking out to his coworkers, like, yo, Steve, fucking weirdo, dude.
Why
Like,
didn't you say anything?
I don't know.
I remember I was at Nordstrom and something similar happened to me, and I was just like, "Look, I get it. Like, I work in sales. I'm good though. Like, if I need help, I'll let you know." Like, you could have.
No,
just
and that's
said
how the
that.
guy at Jerome's was. Super nice guy. He's like, what do you guys need? We're like bed frame. He leads us to the bed frames. Like, these are kind of our options. Let me know if you need me. And he got the fuck out of there.
Well, yeah, that's different.
That-
Like,
that's
there's
what I want.
obviously obviously people that like know when to like leave you alone.
Let's put it this way. Even if it wasn't a weird vibe, like he thought we were doing something, even if you're just trying to sell that shit,
Mhm.
I don't want you to follow me, dude. I want to do my own thing.
Can I ask how old you think he was?
Like 50s or 60s.
Mm.
And the only reason I ask is because people that I know that have worked in sales that are around that age, like that, from what I understand, is from their time of, because they've sold for a long time, double our age, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like 20, 30 years ago, like it was okay to sell that way, like follow you and
Yeah.
like, you know, I don't know if like babysitting is the right word, but just like,
no, that
you
was
know.
what. If it wasn't negative intent, that's what it was. But
Yeah, yeah.
we both got a bad vibe.
But
Like,
to you, it was like, fuck off and let me do my thing.
it didn't seem like a I want to sell you something vibe. I don't know why. Like,
Gotcha. Okay. So Jerome chill, Ashley whack.
not even though this is Steve. Fuck Ashley as a person.
Okay.
I don't like her.
As a person.
Huh.
Wow.
Huh.
Billy, could you look up the founder of Ashley's Furniture?
I'm gonna shit my brains if it's like
It's imagine
Founded by Brianna.
not a Ashley.
Like-
But yeah, I just felt I felt weird about it. I wanted to say it.
Man, that was really anticlimactic.
Yeah, and then I took Steve out back and I beat his fucking ass.
I'd have been sick.
No, that's assault, dude,
You're not gonna fucking
and battery.
You're not gonna risk it.
Isn't assault and battery like the same fucking thing?
No, you gotta like assault him with like a D battery.
No, you don't.
No, yeah, you do, dog.
No,
You just
no,
like the
you
big
don't.
square batteries.
Some
If
AAAs.
I batter someone, I'm assaulting them. What did you say?
It's like
Some AAAs.
Just those hurt.
Yeah, dude.
That would hurt.
Have you ever dropped one on your toe?
I can't say that I have.
Oh my
That's really
god!
specific.
It
No, I
is
haven't.
the most excruciating thing ever.
dropping?
I think
a
I have sensitive toes.
dropping a AAA battery on your toe is the
Yeah,
most
like
excruciating thing ever.
You get like the first thing that comes to mind is like a Game Boy Color. Like you get your old Game Boy Color and you're putting in like the batteries in there and you're like, whoops, plop, like from here to your toe.
Like which toe?
Right.
Which toe on the right?
There's only one toe on each foot.
I said which toe and you said right. What was
that?
that?
Guy's Google thing over on the corner. So
Alexa, tell me if toes are
no,
sensitive.
don't do that. Just don't even start. So the fucking Ashley Home Store was founded by Ronald and Todd Wanek.
Yo, fuck the One-X. All right, we're good.
Ronald
Billy.
and so nobody named Ashley.
Nobody named Ashley.
Maybe it's like a really beloved child that they
Maybe.
named it.
Dude,
after.
why would you name your baby Ronald? Like your
Well, the
baby.
guy-
Well,
the-
Ron.
The guy was born in 1941.
But still,
Yeah, that's why. Because it was in
imagine
1941.
your baby boy comes out of your whoever's, it's your baby boy, and you look at it and you just go, Ronald.
Ron.
No, not Ron. You go Ronald.
I think it's Ron, and then they over time name it Ronald.
You don't it's you. The
Ron
name,
is short for Ronald.
So you're saying like legally, who names it Ronald?
I'm just saying, like, who looks at a baby?
He's just
and
saying,
goes,
why would you name your baby Ronald?
It's just like a, it's
Well,
a
you
weird-
wouldn't now.
I think it's a great name, Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
You want your kid to be Ronald McDonald.
I'm not saying I wanted to. It's got a nice ring to it.
But-
Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, it has a nice ring to it for a clown that sells hamburgers.
Yeah.
And not a child going to school and living
How
their
do you
life.
know the people that are naming their kid don't work in a circus and have like a nick for cooking on the side?
Then that's actually perfect. You're right.
Okay,
Mm.
justified.
Yeah.
I feel like there wasn't many like crazy kid names that I like grew up with.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it was
Like,
a lot of
I
them.
feel like nowadays though, it's probably they got wild names nowadays because
Yeah, what's like the meta of names? Like our generation, it's a lot of like Nicks and like
Matt,
Kyles, Matt,
yeah,
Ryan even, honestly.
Ryan. Yeah.
I heard a lot of Ryans. Yeah,
What was before? Like
you mean before or now?
like the Generation X of
I don't think
names.
I've ever heard. I don't want to say my mom's name, but you guys know what my mom's name is.
Yeah,
I feel like I've never met anybody with my mom's name other than my mom. Like nobody.
I don't think
especially-
I have
I
either.
have nobody, even your mom.
Yes, same.
Well, my mom has a very specific name.
But I still feel like I've never met anybody with. Maybe I have, but
My sister's best friend has the same name as my mom.
Okay.
like or your name's common. Not like super common, but it's common.
Edward?
Edward.
Not
it's
as
not
common.
very
It's
still
common.
common.
It's a lot of.
You know
I feel like Edward's from that
Radadol
last
is
generation
very
of names.
common.
Yeah. One of those weird too. I mean, I feel like we might have talked about this on the podcast, maybe not. I've thought about this not all the time, but randomly I'll think about this. Is when I met you, like you introduced, it was Edward,
Yeah.
and like everyone called you Edward. What was it that made it
named Eddie?
that went to Eddie? 'Cause
That's
when
what I was gonna ask you guys.
'cause
I don't know.
I don't know either. I just when you introduced yourself to me,
It was Edward.
You were like, "Hi, I'm Edward," and you called him Edward. You called him
did.
Edward probably until whenever we started calling him Eddie.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I don't know. I don't
You know what pisses me off? Your mom spells Eddie with an IE.
You know what pisses me off? Her and everyone do that. After the fact, I tell them it's EDDY.
Yeah.
But you know what's
Oh, that boils
you know
my
what
blood.
else though is interesting about that too? I just thought about.
It's grammatically incorrect, I know.
no,
but
no, it's you.
It's not.
You got to choose why.
yes.
But like, but you could have chosen IE if you wanted to.
Mhm.
But it's like there's no reason why. There's no reason why. Why? There's no reason. Why, there's no reason. There's no reason why.
You don't get it?
It is.
I get it, but it wasn't
stupid. Yeah,
It
stupid
wasn't
joke.
pause worthy.
Yeah, it's just dumb. There's no reason why you chose why other than you just wanted it that way. You know?
There's a reason.
Okay, what is it?
What's
Well,
the reason? The
I
lore.
was very stupid and young, but when people started calling me Eddie, I was just like, I mean, I'm not as sick as Eddie Murphy, so I'm just gonna do it with a Y.
that was your thought process.
That was my criteria. Based
That was your
off-
thought process as a preteen.
Yeah.
You think you'll ever just go by Ed? Maybe
I
when you're
fucking hate
when you're
Ed.
okay.
Give it about 20 more years.
And the
But
reason.
do you think when you're like old, like you're 70, you still gonna go by Eddie?
No, I'm gonna go by Teddy.
Oh yeah, people in your family call you Teddy.
Everyone
huh?
calls me Teddy.
Yeah, and you're,
Oh,
I don't know
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
why. Just they did it in it like it's cool. Like I don't mind it.
I feel like that's like a
Tío Teddy.
like a Hispanic / like Latino sort of thing.
Yeah,
like
yeah. And I have a
they're-
Theo Ed,
like-
so
Even though you're white.
Yeah, I mean,
sure.
but like I feel like you get named.
All my
you
privilege.
You get named whatever you get named, and then it's like, but no one calls Sean. The Sean we know, Sean. Everyone in his family calls him Brian
Yeah, well,
That's true.
So weird.
It is a
because
Hispanic.
that's his middle name.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
all his mom, everyone in his family. When we game with his cousin, he's like, "Hey, Brian." I'm like, "Who the?" I'm like, "Oh
What
yeah,
in the
Sean."
motherfuck? Who is
Yeah.
Brian?
And then
Yeah.
Sean's like, "That's my middle name," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"But why not just Sean?" And he's like, "Oh, it's just because that's my middle name, so that's what they call me." I'm like,
Hmm.
"That's still not a reason."
Well, my middle name is Arthur,
Yeah.
and people with that and Hispanic culture like Arturo, like they call people Arturo. Like
Yeah.
I have a Tío Arturo in I'm not gonna say where, but
Anyways,
What's
yeah.
this address?
4568. No, I'm just kidding.
Cum Street.
Elm
I
Street.
said Cum Street, but yeah.
But that oh man, that's gonna drive me crazy. Who the fuck started calling me Eddie?
I don't know why, but I feel like it was Will.
No,
I don't know why.
I don't think it was.
I think it just kind of is like a name that people call Edwards.
And I think I feel like it just started one. And I remember when I don't remember when or how exactly, but I remember just kind of sort of when it did start happening. I then had to get used to it because I only knew
you had Edward
it was
program.
it was Edward for all of middle school. I feel like at least,
Yeah.
and then it wasn't really till high school. It was then Eddie.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
like the next generation of names?
well,
Like fucking like Brysons and shit like that?
Zyler.
Zyler,
Skyler.
Zion, Tomas.
I wonder when Guy.
What?
I wonder when the name Guy is gonna just come back.
That's the guy's name in the movie Old that I watched. What the
His name's just Guy, yeah.
Guy. Okay.
Guy is a guy.
A lot of people are doing like names that historically, like a couple years ago, like they would give it to like Kyle. They would give Kyle to a boy, and now they're naming their girls Kyle.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
noticing
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of that, which is dope.
I know a
like
couple
that.
of Ryans that are girls.
Yeah.
Like Bree is usually given to historically when we were growing up a girl, but
Well,
Like-
that's short for Aubrey.
what?
Yeah, or Brielle, I guess.
Or Brianna.
Yeah, fuck me. Never mind.
Yeah,
But-
you're just wrong.
Yeah, I'm wrong. But
Speaking of
Wait,
which-
no, hold on.
dude.
There's
dude,
never been a guy that I've met named Bree.
there's been a guy I've met named Aubrey.
I met a dude named Bree,
I've met a guy named Aubrey and a guy named Ashley.
but it was spelled BRI.
I've never heard that.
Huh.
Drake's name is Aubrey
Yeah,
I believe
yeah.
it.
Aubrey Graham.
Graham.
Speaking of which, do you remember when? Sorry to put you on blast. Do you remember when Sam came into the studio and I had a coffee and it had Maddie on it and or no, it had Madison on it, and Samantha was like, "Is Maddie short for like Madison or something?"
Wait,
Oh
wait.
yeah, I do
I
remember
was
that.
like, "What? Yeah.
Obviously.
What do you think Eddie's short for?" I
Dude,
don't know.
that's another one.
Yeah.
When I met Maddie, it was Madison.
Mhm.
I only called her Matt when I worked with her at fucking Starbucks. It was Madison.
Maybe it's us shortening the names.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I have no idea. but
Who the fuck started calling me Eddie?
I don't know.
That's gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm literally gonna lose no sleep over it.
I'm
Me
gonna lose a
too.
little sleep.
I won't lose any sleep.
I'm gonna forget it in about 2 seconds.
Okay.
I already forgot. What were we talking about?
Moving on.
Moving on. What? Okay, you put down face talkers.
Oh yeah. How do I navigate this conversation? I'm not gonna use the specific person I was talking about because I think they might watch. But do you know what a face talker is?
Nope.
Like someone who, like, typically like people who get super drunk or like they're on something and they're like really feeling themselves and they're really passionate about something. They get really close to you and they're talking to you like super close and like they get all in your business, you know. And
Yeah.
they don't understand that social cue because they're like they're called deemed face talkers, right?
Okay.
I was recently in a scenario where I was with someone. I haven't known them like as long as I know you guys.
Mhm.
But let's just use for example. It's not true, but like I was with my sister.
Okay.
Okay. And they were like,
Wait, it wasn't your sister?
no, I'm just
Okay.
using her for an example. So we were like in a bar. I don't know, just having a drink or two. And when they were talking, they met my sister for the first time. They were getting like super close to her face and like face talking and like I didn't really know what to do in this situation. Like, what am I gonna say? Like, 2 feet back? Have you guys ever dealt with face talkers or?
I mean, probably.
Like,
Luckily, I haven't because
you've never dealt with a face talker.
Not really, unless it was someone I was like close with, where I was like, okay, I'm not gonna like make a deal of it. But if it's someone I just met and you're getting in my face like that, even if you're nice, I don't know what I'd do.
Just
But
give him a little peck.
I feel it.
That would get them away though, because it'd probably throw them off. They'd be like, "Huh?"
Yeah,
You
just
came in my
peck him
space.
on the cheek.
This is kissing space, dude. Why'd you fucking come here? No,
can't believe
I would genuinely be like, yo, can you give me some space? Like,
But then it just like makes it like uncomfortable.
it already did.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't know you, you cannot face talk me.
Yeah, and I was just like, what do I do? And I was like, I thought I'd ask the boys. Not very climactic, but that's why I wrote that down.
No, I would literally be like, yo, back the fuck up.
Yeah. Or if it's a Sammy Sprinkler face talker, and they're like sprinkling all over your face.
I'm gonna say, yo, you're spitting in my fucking face.
That's different. Yeah, because like you're getting,
Hey,
you're in the splash zone, so you're just like fuck off politely. So,
Jesus, splash zone.
you don't know what a splash
I
zone
know. I
is?
know. I know.
Dude, for
It's just
some
like-
reason, and I don't know what this is. Maybe I just, and I'm not saying this because I think it, but maybe I just give off like a good vibe.
Okay.
Because nobody fucks with me. I don't know why. Even like when I'm at the fucking Pantages Theater, like watching, I was waiting in the line for like waters at the theater
Mhm.
in intermission. I'm the person who everyone's like, yo, can I walk past? I'm in the line, right?
Okay.
It's a crowded place. Everyone chooses me to be like, yo, can I pass by? Like,
I don't
you know when
understand
you're
it.
in a line,
Yeah, I get
and,
what
like,
you're- I get what
and
you're saying. I
people
get
who
what you're
aren't on
saying.
the line are walking through. And
Like
they're
that- like
they're
they
like,
need to,
yo,
like-
can I get through this fucking line and just walk past you guys?
Oh, like so people are going out of their way to ask you.
I'm the guy who people are like, yo, can I pass by?
Can I
Why
pass?
me? I'm like, I turn to the people behind me. I'm like, yo, do I look like the kind of guy who who lets people walk by me? And they're like, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like they were asking you to make sure you weren't going to beat their ass.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's what
assuming
I was
too.
thinking.
I was
I
assuming
thought they were
what
coming.
Ryan
I
was
thought they were
thinking.
coming up to you going like, I hope this guy lets me
I don't
pass
wanna
him
fuck with this
because
guy. Let me
might
ask
fucking
him
beat my
first.
ass.
No, it was like they had to walk through the line of people to
I
get where
get
they're
what
going.
you're saying. I get what
But
you're
for
saying.
some
Get it now.
reason, right in front of me is the spot where 95% of the people chose.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Kinda
what I was
like a
gonna say
bitch.
is nobody really fucks with me. Like,
I get-
like
I- I
Nobody
get-
really fucks.
like
with
there are
me.
some. No, not in like a they hate me kind of way. But like, dude, Samantha will be like, "Yo, there was this fucking asshole at Target who like their cart kept bumping into me or something," and I'm like, why does this shit never happen when I'm here? Like I'm itching for a fight. I don't give a
Yeah? You're trying to fight somebody?
Stupid, dude.
It's not.
Jesus.
Like
Animosity.
You should have fought the guy at the fucking.
Should have
at
fucked him
Ashley's.
up.
Steve.
You should have fought Steve.
That wouldn't
then.
be a fair fight though.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Like
and
no
Steve.
one. I want a motherfucker to test me, dude. You know, like
I feel like I test you a lot. It's different
But I
though because
love
you
you.
know me.
Yeah,
and
there's
we-
a difference.
yeah, but I love
get
you, so it's
Yeah.
like
So you're saying like I want someone to.
I want a stranger to fuck
What,
with me.
what you're saying is I want someone to fucking test me that I don't know.
Yeah, I want to. It's almost like I just want to see what I would do. You know?
Do you have any like
Mm.
pent up anger that you're trying to get off on someone random? Like
I don't know if it's like pent up anger, but it's like this is even from when I was a kid. Nobody fucks with me, dude. Like, why does nobody want to fight me?
Mhm. I mean, I feel like that's a good thing.
I feel like it's a good thing,
I,
and you're trying to make it a
no,
bad.
but, like
thing.
I can acknowledge that it's a good thing.
Okay.
But what if someone were to fuck with me? Like, you know, I feel like I would be able to hold my own.
Well, dude, do you think it's because of all the toxic masculinity we were brought up that makes you think that you need to like fuck someone because of your male stature and your male archetype, dude?
No, probably not.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Just a thought.
Like it's like I just want to see how I would react, whether it's a physical altercation or just a verbal altercation. You know,
So
even if it's just verbal. Like I want to be the guy who's there when, and this is horrible. Well, like you know those videos where there's like a fucking Karen in public who's like being racist to someone.
and you just
I want to be there.
So you
to
can go,
beat
hey,
a
what
Karen
the fuck?
up.
What?
You want to beat up a Karen.
I want to verbally altercate. a Karen.
Okay, so you want to like dunk on them
Yeah.
verbally. I get
Like
you.
I never see fucked up shit happen in front of me. Like I want to like I'm ready, dude.
Well, maybe it's just a really good thing that it does.
Fuck.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately for you.
If you're out there in the comments and you want to test me when we want to get down, let's fucking fight, dude.
Which begs the question, should it be this easy to make a podcast?
What?
What?
I don't know.
I don't understand what you just said.
Spotify.
But yo, if you're out there and you don't want to fight me,
Subscribe.
like the video.
Or if you want to fight him, subscribe.
Yeah, if you want to fight me, comment in the comments that you think you could take me.
Yep.
Oh my god, dude. Chill. You're gonna shit yourself.
Apple Music, Apple Podcast, Spotify.
You fucked it up this time.
It up.
Apple Podcast, Spotify.
We're
We're on everywhere. There's a link down there. It has every link that you could possibly get. Instagram for the clips.
And yeah.
I'll fight you if you really want.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.